like to talk to you about rejection. How many times in your life have you experienced some type of rejection? I'm sure in many cases it's more than you want to admit to. We all have experienced rejection. It's almost part of our daily process. Think about the telemarketer. They are expected to only get 2 yeses per 100 phone calls that they make. That's right, only 2 yeses per 100 phone calls that they make. And I know that they get a tremendous number of no's, and some of those no's are pretty intense, and some of those no's are pretty nasty. Yet they continue to go on. They don't quit. Well, they don't quit for 2 reasons. One reason is, if they did quit, they'd be without a job. So they need to do this. But the second thing is they don't take them personally. Rejection is generally not personal. Rejection is generally towards whatever you are offering somebody. So these telemarketers have a resiliency, if you will, that allow them to keep going on. And again, most of these rejections are not leveled against them, but what they are offering. Now, I suspect that most of you out there have done some type of dating in your life in looking for a future mate, spouse, whatever you want to call them. And I doubt if the first person that you went out with ended up being your mate. You probably got a lot of rejections from the person that was the love of your life. So you did take some of those rejections personally, though, and you got pretty upset. But what did you do? Well, you did one of 2 things. You either moved on and looked for the next person, or you sat and moaned and whined and said, "Oh, woe is me, I feel sorry for myself," and you ended up being miserable. The question is how badly did you want to achieve that goal of finding the right person? You know, when I graduated from, or I should say as I was graduating from college, I was applying to medical school. And I applied to 6 medical schools and got rejected from all 6 of them. Yeah, I was pretty disappointed. I tried to consult with some of my best friends for some kind of consolation, but the reality is I could not accept that as the final answer. I called the medical school that I really wanted to go to, and I asked them, "Hey, what's up? Why the rejection?" And what I found out is that the rejection letter was actually a mistake. Had I let it go, I would have never gone to medical school. Now, the end of the story is I am a doctor, so I did go. 2 weeks after that phone call, I actually got the letter of acceptance, and as I said, the rest is history. So what are the conclusions that you should draw about rejection? Well, first one is rejections are rarely personal. Secondly, most of the rejections that you get are not leveled against you. They're leveled against what you are offering. Number 3, rejection is part of the process of getting to a yes. I know some speakers and I know some people who will say every time they get a no, they say, "Yes, that's wonderful because I'm one step closer to the yes that I need to get." Because, number 4, the rejections are not important. It's the yes that is, but you need to go through a series of no's to get to your yes. Number 5, if you want something bad enough, don't let a rejection stop you from reaching your goal. Don't let it stop you in your tracks. It's more important that you seek your goal. And number 6, don't accept a rejection as your final answer. Don't let someone else's no prevent you from getting your yes.